Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to another episode of Oriental Empires. We are continuing our campaign as the Mongols. And we kind of laid down the network for how we are going to start establishing our long-term river trade. We've established Bayan-Kongor. We took Xianbei, and we are going to basically build a key, however you want to say it, system to start exporting our horses. As you can see, we have access to 3 horses here. We have 1 horse here. We do have 2, because that counts as adjacent, and we're going to try and export it straight into Karakoram, which I don't know if maybe a caravansary right here would then export horses to all of them, in which case that'd be a really good system. So, by the way, today's going to be a 45-minute episode. I just felt like doing a longer one. I don't feel like I'm accomplishing enough with these half-hour episodes. Not that every episode will be 45 minutes, but I think it would still be good if we did that the other way around. So we got silk. Looks like we already started doing jade working, so that's good. We have a wooden palisade in Darkhan, clearance, and a farm. Oh my word, I need to figure out how to turn these off. I don't know if it's possible. Settings. It's got to be a game settings in here. Show grid. Difficulty, video settings, show grass, quality, screen resolution. Okay, so there's really not a way to turn that off. It's fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, so Xianbei population is declining, so we need to be building more. Let's go ahead and build some more farms. Not a whole lot else we can do. Karakoram, now we built. I thought we built a palace here. Or are we going to? I thought we did. Maybe not. Maybe I was just dreaming it, imagining it. I don't quite remember last episode. But for now, let's go ahead and just hit that in turn. Yes, I know. I don't know what they're doing. Coming across our lands like that. It's very rude. Reveal capital location, sure. Where is their capital? Excuse me. Oh, wow. That's their capital? That's ridiculous. Okay, so I did have some units that we're exploring. There's the Chu. The Chu are everywhere. I thought I had some units that we're exploring. There it is. Let's go down that way. I know how to move. Famous shrine has been built in Ulan Bator. Start. Okay, so that gives us some income. Now that's just people's contributions at the moment. We could build a legendary shrine, but at the moment we're barely making above expenses, so I don't want to do that just yet. Now we will eventually do that for sure. And then a monastery we don't need at the time, so I'm not gonna do it. There's sickness and air to net. Oh, the Ba. Stay away from me, dude. Let's see, what can we build? Just a whole bunch of pavilions over there. Excuse me. We could upgrade our mine. That would be good. Because we probably need to build a palace soon. But we're making a good amount of trade. Let's actually do this. Since these guys are really good far ahead, I need Xianbei. They are currently not doing that well. Let's see, what is their trade like? We're not going to do any more at the moment. Actually, a pottery workshop doesn't increase anything. Okay, so that's perfect. We'll do that for now. I'm going to build a key quay. I call it quay. Right here, I think, is where I said I was going to do it. And then I got to figure out where I need to put it. In by a whatever. No. Go there. We can make a settler in Ulaanbaatar. We built a shrine in Koyuzbalmam. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that to a famous shrine. So it counts as trade. Now I know I probably shouldn't be doing this right off the bat because it's going to... My upkeep is going to be greater than what it's bringing in, but we'll make do. Okay. Karakoram is good. Let's build a quay. And then we'll end the turn. And then I am going to have to build one in Bayan Kangor. And then this should be able to reach Karakoram. I want to make sure that I build my quay for Karakoram and not for Ulaanbaatar. Because I want Karakoram to get those horses. And then eventually when I can build a caravansary, export those horses, because that's what it will do. Hint, noble unrest. There's a settler that can be built in Darkhan. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, we barely have any noble unrest. You don't know what you're talking about. Xianbi can be upgraded. That's good for them. We'll need to do that quickly. I do want to kind of stay on top of that. With trade the way it is, I feel we can easily be doing that. Progress and power the well-field system. Yes! That is what I wanted. We're going to go signaling for barracks. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. So the well-field system, for those of you who watch my channel, you know well what it does. It gives us peasant unrest plus 10 for 10 turns. Permanently gives plus 10 unrest. The noble unrest goes down, which kind of counteracts the gentleman rides chariots. And then gives us a grain tax of 2 per person. That was 3, but they actually knocked it down. So, in the latest update, there we go. So looks like we have 70-something people. I thought we had a little more than that. Kind of thinking they're lying to me. Hold on real quick. Going to trade. Income. Royal estate? No. It's not trade. Maybe it is. No, it's not royal estate. Huh. It might be taxes. I wonder why that didn't really do a whole lot. We're seeing some civil unrest, peasant unrest, but it's not too bad. Really isn't. Let's see. We're going. Ooh, that would be a really good cluster to colonize and kind of steal from them. We're gonna go up here, up through here, because there's a lot of land over here that I'm not seeing. And then they're gonna build their quay. I might as well start working on Bayan Kangor, and then get down to Karakoram. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I can build 17 right there. Nope. Okay, so I can do that. So that was where exactly? Right there, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 is right at the crossroads of Karakoram. I think I can build that right there and be okay. But there will be some back and forth trade because everyone at Karakorum, or everything produced at Karakorum, will go to Bayern-Kongor and vice versa if there are differences. The Ba... Yeah, I'll take your money. Siambi, I still don't really like you. Wooden Palisade in Nalak. Alright, so our quay has been built. It's not going to do anything in the beginning. It is going to be a little bit of a waste of money in its beginning stance. I will just forewarn you guys. Again, nothing we can really do. And someone mentioned that the trade routes would follow the nearest roads. That is what has happened, so we don't necessarily need to build according to a specific route because the trade route will actually contour to the road. So that's a really cool thing. That's something a little minor probably, but something that I still think is really cool. We could build a shrine here. That would be really good actually because they have a decent amount of peasant unrest. Same here. Just do that and really knock it down. We don't need to build much in these cities. Well, what can we do here? What was that, an upgraded quay? A wharf! Produces items for trade. Trade value multiplier 4. I don't need that right now because currently I am losing money in Siambi, which I could honestly... Let's just do this. Actually, no, I don't want to remove my bowman just yet. Oh, and that increased our peasants' unrest a little bit, but that's alright. Now we need to start working on our palaces, and then I think we could pretty efficiently start working on conquering. Maybe? Everyone's building walls so quickly. I mean, look at these guys. They already have... Oh, I thought they already had the tier 2 walls. What is this, though? Oh, it's a sweaty day out here. I don't know why they just kind of had a Scottish accent. Irish. I don't know why that happened. I apologize. Okay, so we can get down... Let's go ahead and get down to bronze armor, so we can get armor eventually. Penalty thought. We're going to go with national myth. Yeah, that penalty's killing me. I need to be able to... I need to send out my leader to these influence spots and see if I can do anything. Koki, go out there, dude. Karakorum and Siambi both need palaces so they can upgrade. Famous shrine over here, awesome. So hopefully they'll start bringing stuff in. Has anyone done anything in Ulaanbaatar? Nope. See, this says... Oh, the edict said... Grain tax 2 per person. If I am correct, Ulaanbaatar has 30 people. I should be making 60. Not from contributions from the grain tax. Should be making 60 from that. Gonna say I should be making a heck of a lot more money. I could easily establish another network here and here. Take advantage of those things. The mountains kind of make it a little difficult, but I think there's a pass we may be able to squeeze in through here. Yeah, these hills would be a good invading pass for sure. Karakorum has built its quay. Bayern-Kongor is working on theirs. They do have a decent amount of unrest. Drop that down like a fly. And then I can't build anything else. I don't want to build any of that stuff. Could build a granary, But that's an expense I don't think I need at the moment. So I'm not going to do it. These guys need orders. And Xianbi needs a palace. Let's see if the trade establishes right off the bat. It should. And it should be very good. Like this river trade should be pretty amazing. There it is, right there. Sweet. No, Shang. It's going back and forth. Look at that. From buying Kongor. That's really good. I like it. That's pretty cool. An encounter. Oh wow, we got robbed again. That's fun. That's the second time we've gotten robbed. It's very rude. Apparently we can't go through forests with our leaders. So let's go down here. Karakorum, you're doing okay, but you need to build someone there. We built a shrine in Darka. We built a quay in Bayan Kongor, which connected those guys. So these guys will have trade coming in and out, right? Yeah, they're straight up going all the way back and forth. So that's good. That's really good. Darkhan. Next turn could build a famous shrine. Now, I don't know if it's bad to have like multiple famous shrines everywhere. I have not a clue. Technology warning, I thought I already did that. Whoops. Okay, so we did that, so we could go with coinage, which will get us our caravansary. We could go heavy chariot. I'm actually going to go coinage. Okay, I can get a salt tax, and I can get a market and a caravansary, which will be really, really good. I mean, I guess, yeah, because I want to build a caravansary in Karakorum. That's what I want to do. Yeah, build a palace that's going to hurt us, but it's necessary. A city costs 2 grand. Not much I can do about that. Winter attrition. Looks like they have a settlement over here. You sneaky, sneaky little baw. They've got a decent settlement over here, too. Yeah, that palace really hurt us. We'll establish some new trade. We'll get that income back up. And this is what I mean, like, we need to build... We'd have to build a market here, and then a caravansary. But we would then be exporting to Xi and Jiangshao. If I built a caravansary here, I'm pretty sure I could get trade with Yiqing. Things of that nature. Building upkeep is high. I know it is. I'm working on it. I still think it's ridiculous that we aren't getting hardly anything from that edict. It's kind of bullcrap. I may, like, email them and ask what's up with that, because I should be making a crap ton of money. I mean, we got what? We got... Yeah. Unless there's certain people that don't count. But that's 21 population. 45 in Xianbi. So let's check out Xianbi. The grain tax is 24. Like, theoretically, if I'm doing this at 2 per person, I should be making 90 from the grain tax. So, what's up? Slightly miffed about it, if you can't tell, because it's not functioning properly. Or if someone can explain to me why I'm only getting that, like a certain population. It could be that Karakorum currently has, let's see if there's a breakup of Nope. 43 peasants. And it's a peasant tax. Or if it is a peasant tax. You know what I mean? Like, kind of feel like I'm getting screwed here. Because it's kind of important. And by kind of, like, really important. I do need my nobles here. Quell a little bit of that peasant unrest. And let's get down to horse archery. Oh. Tech. We've increased in craft. I'm actually going to go with shipbuilding so we can get a boatyard. And eventually we're going to do some boat exploration. See if the AI still builds, or if the AI builds boats. Because that would be good. Get some naval warfare going on. I haven't done any naval warfare. It would be really cool if I could load troops onto those boats and go down here and steal a whole bunch of stuff from people. We'll do that. Beautiful girl, increase personal authority by 3. I don't need that. So let's go up to here. Explore the top part of the map. I swear we are going to get to warfare here in just a little bit. What I'm really waiting on is I'm waiting on catapults. I mean, that's what I have to do. Everyone's already established walls, which is kind of a bummer. They didn't do that in the beta very much. But since this is early access, they've updated things. It makes sense that they're going to build those quicker when they can. Gain a character's skilled in administration. No, sorry. At least not right now. You go down there. So yeah, we pretty much have to wait until we can build catapults that can take down walls before I can do anything. It's just how it is right now. So the Mongols are taking a more diplomatic and economical approach to their means of conquering the world. Which in a sense, I guess Kublai kind of did. Encounter, pay 821, increase personal authority by 2. What's up with this? I don't care about that. Authority, our authority is fine. News of disease in Dangyang. Killing many. Karakoram has upgraded to a large city now. Awesome. Still not making a ton of money. But that will come with trade. Which, 4 turns. 4 turns, guys. Pillage. Oh. Here we go. There's another personal thing we can do. You're going to head back, yeah, because they're still kind of high. And building a caravanserai in here will then export all of that stuff coming from buying Kongor to these guys. So that would be even better. We have to be careful with how many caravanserais because I still have to make money. That's the kicker. If I'm not making any money, it's not worth it. An encounter. We can pay 375 for the last, or the 5 elements. Absolutely. Awesome. Which gives us an increased culture by 1, which can, oh, we want flaming pitch, really. If we could get that for free, that'd be fantastic. News and AO. Disease. Blech. Excuse me. Had a sneeze that was unavoidable. Siam B still needs to upgrade. Still needs to upgrade, but we will get there as soon as we can. I need to see if I can start taking troops out of my cities. Need to see if that edict is over with. The Shang. Yes, finally. You have learned the ways to my kingdom. Let's go here. Edicts. Well-field system. Okay, so this is done. Okay. Again, look at that. Grain tax 2 per person. Not for 1/4 of the population. How are you guys doing? Oh, you're perfectly fine. What about you and Air Danet? You're fine. No one's there. How are you? Oh, you're good. You're okay. That'll really help. Speaking of, farm a little bit, would you? There we go. We really just don't need people in here. Actually, we kind of do. Why, again, do we have so much dissatisfaction? Previous grievances, labor service, local factors, which is stuff we can't control, which is kind of dumb. If you ask me. Go that way. Leaders heading towards there, that's good. Ooh, we have a new civilization over here. I'm not losing a settlement. Let's go ahead and build a tribesman. We'll build 3. Go here. Go here. Go here. I'll just send you to the far flings and reaches of the Empire. I can't go there. You'll go this way. We really need to start exploring our map more than we have been. I feel like that'd just be a really good city to be in. That copper would be really nice to have. We progressed in power coinage, yes! And then with nomadism, increases the range of grazing from settlements, enables the recruitment of nomad settlers. Let's see. Need to keep track of them, limits the area, yada yada yada, using horses. Also makes it easy for groups to split off new locations. So this development allows settler units to be recruited at 0 cost. That's kind of crucial. But for the time being, I'm not going to do that yet. Heavy chariot is what I'm going to do because I need to get to war. It's bugging me. It's bugging me that we are a Mongolian faction, and I have yet to... I guess I've gone to war once. It's not right. And I mean, I could build a crap ton of archers to take out some places, but other than that, there's really not a really good benefit to going to war at the moment. Xianbi still needs to be a city, okay. Encounter, pay 35 and get 2 warrior retinue units. Sure. Actually, let's go over here to this leadership thing. We got a farm built over here, good. Go that way. Let's see, how much would it cost to build a caravansary? They need a bazaar first. That's not what I want. Let's look at our trade here. external trade. Oh, that's just what's going to there. Duh, they're not going to show that. I just want to make sure that... Let's see. External trade. Everything's going to buy in Kongor. I wish I could see what they're importing. Can I see that? Buy on Kongor. I'll see if they're exporting horses to Karakorum and local specialties. So they're not pushing a whole lot. Oh, because they're importing. That's right. I do need a caravansary there. So I can then export it to Karakorum. Okay. So I will need to build a market or a bazaar. That way I can build a caravansary so I can export anything. I guess there's really not a whole lot to export. But there is, I don't know. Single payment. Sorry, bud. Let's go down there. Y'all all doing good stuff. Everybody's doing good works. Good works. Look at that. Why so undefended, Shane? Interesting. Fraternal Harmony Pack. You gotta give me money, man. I'm greedy. Very, very greedy. An encounter, we can pay 922, gain character skills in general leadership. Nope. There's a fire in Yinqing. Ooh, that was a big fire. A bazaar in Bayan Kongor. Really need to build a caravansary in here now. It's 1,000 though, and an upkeep is 100. But I think that would be very much worth it. We're not going to do it yet because I really need to upgrade Xianbi into a city. Who are these guys? The Han. Of course they're the Han. We've got loot. Pillaged them. Oh, there's gold. Ooh. That would be good. You guys are going down there. Let's take a look-see. And military strength. It looks like the Han have a ton of military. And the Shang aren't far behind them. But it doesn't look like they have anything in these cities. Unless they got a campaign going on somewhere. I don't know what they would do. Progress in craft. We've unlocked the boatyard. We're going to go with ceramic roof tiles. And finally, Xianbi can upgrade its settlement. And here in a couple turns, build a caravansary at Bayan Kongor. Honestly, it probably would be better to build one in Karakorum first, so that way they can export horses everywhere. Xianbi, ooh, here we go. Single payment, regular payment for 5 turns. I'll take that. I'll take it. Settlement upgrade to... There we go. Good job, everybody. Very well done. Caravansary can't be built until we have 1,000 bucks. Go down there. Yeah, they do have quite a bit. It's all basic stuff. It's literally just light spearmen and things of that nature. Which I don't need to build anything until I'm ready for war because my public order is fine. Can I go anywhere down there? Yeah, let's go ahead and explore these last little hexes. You're going to go up there, and then we built a farm. We need to be building more farms and stuff. They still can't build farms, which is really going to limit their growth, and it's very unfortunate. Build there, and then you'll be good. More that way. You all have your orders, even you. Go down there. Pretty sure. Whoa. Who was that? The Chi. Reveal capital location. Nope, I already know where yours is. I'm not going to give you mine. Sucker. Yeah, there's lots of good places that we could steal areas from down there. We got 50 golden loot, so that's great. Karakoram is going to build a caravanserai, and then we're going to chill out. Need to start building military things. If I really, really want to take advantage of this military might that we could have once we start getting our trade super far up there. Appears that the Chi and the Han are at war with each other. I don't think the Chi are really getting anywhere. No. Sorry. That is quite the force. Quite a few units are buried very deep in the ground. Oh wow, this got some really experienced peasant light spearmen though. We progressed in power with the heavy chariot. We're going to go the 4-horse chariot. So we can get noble chariots and trained chariots. No, we're going to go with the nobleman. Nomadism, excuse me. Now, edicts. We could get into the we could enter the war states era. I'm not going to just yet. We could do the relocate nobles. It gives us permanent authority, +2, and we can't cancel it unless we want negative things to happen to us. But let's take a look. No peasant unrest whatsoever. Doesn't cost anything, and no upkeep. What it does, noble families we're forcing them to live in the capital where they can service better, keep an eye on them and their schemes. So we're going to issue that edict. So for a little bit, we're going to have a little bit of unrest, but even then it's not a whole lot. I don't know if they just don't really care, or if we're doing that good. I don't know. We're stunting our own growth by not clearing out these forests. There we go. We do need to be careful. I am keeping my eye out on them. Zhang Xiao. And then you're gonna come back. Yeah, you might as well go over there and do some exploring. Just really getting. No one seems to be doing trade anywhere. I think oh, that is within certain hexes. Oh, awesome. I wonder how much trade. It'll be more once we build a caravanserai. I guarantee it. It's 18 right now, though. Progress in thought, national myth. Perfect. We really needed that. So we can do the Mandate of Heaven. Increases authority by 2. Increase the virtue of all new leaders by 1. Or we could do a logographic script. Or even I Ching, which increases culture. What is our culture and authority rating at? We need culture for the time being. So let's go culture. We've encountered a new power, the Dong Yi. Not quite sure where. So we're going to go here. Not quite sure where we discovered them at. 2 more turns. That caravansary does good things, and I'm going to go ahead and build a caravansary here. I know I said I'd be done for a while, but I can't help it. Oh, there's the Dongyi. Seriously, though, city right here, easily, right there. City right here, easily, again. The Chin. Okay, I see ya. Very nice disease outbreak. Oh no! We lost some peasants and some noblemen. Public order is still manageable. I like it. And we just built farms out the wazoo. Okay. Need to build one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, easily could build one here. And then that means Erdenet would have to have a market and a caravansary. So then I could export that bronze and that gold to Karakorum, and Karakorum would then expand it all throughout the empire into Bayan Kongor, into Xianbi. You can see how trade would get really, really fun and interesting with this game. I'm excited. I'm very excited. The Ba have really built up a settlement, which honestly, we could take Direstui? I don't want that, sorry. You gotta pay me a lot of money in order for me to like you. I'll find your capital, Dongyi. Don't you worry about that. Caravansary has been built in Karakorum. It's now going to be exporting lots of stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. Just looking, checking things out real quick. Yeah. Sweet. We'll do good. We'll do good. And that's just from Bayan Kongor, so they are getting horses, I do believe. Clearance, 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 clearance. Just want to make sure I'm not screwing myself over. Public order is just fantastic. I mean, we're doing really good everywhere. Yeah, they're okay. You guys could use some expansioning. You guys seem a little crowded. Go there. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I'm going to wait till we get nomadism before I expand again. Look, there's another set of gold. And some more horses. Stacks without orders. Okay, bud. You're going to explore all the way down here. You explored that, and I'll explore this part. Yeah, this is going to get real fun here once we start building up our empire. I'm very strongly considering taking out the Ba. I don't think it would be too terribly hard. I mean, I'm sure they could raise up some armies pretty quick to fight us when necessary. But once I get my steam power going, this young new, so I wonder how they are. Since I don't think anyone's really been in trade with them or anything. I don't need these guys. Clearance, farm and farm. Wow, it's already that time. We've already been playing for 45 minutes. Alright guys, well here's the deal. I am going to start, since we have probably the most influence here, I'm going to start building a barracks. We're going to build a stables. I guess not super. We're not making a ton of money, I guess. We need to start developing our settlements in terms of military. So if you guys have ideas on where I should build my military cities, if you think I should spread out the buildings, or if you think that I should build everything in one city, let me know, because we are going to start preparing for war. There are a couple of settlements here that I can take advantage of the gold, start using that. And then we can start establishing cities here. I see 3 cities right here, this trifecta. So just from the rhinoceros, they give you 60 income of 60 per turn. That's 240 right there. Just straight up, just right off the bat. So we need to be taking advantage of that for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I like the 45-minute episodes better. If you guys like them and want me to do them consistently, then let me know. Otherwise, I'll go back to a half an hour. I just really wanted to get a lot done today, so that's why I chose to do that. Again, if you like to give it a thumbs up, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!